Hello and welcome to my road to the British Champs. And I know what you're thinking, where is the 3-minute intro where you just talk about the stuff that you're about to show us anyway? Well, kind of answered your own question there. I thought I'd experiment with cutting it. I kind of figured that all I do is just talk about the week of training, and then I show you the week of training and talk about it again anyway. So I figure I'd give it a go, just going straight into the week of training and see what you think. If you prefer this style of video where it just cuts straight to the action, if you will, then give it a like, let me know. If you prefer the kind of the initial little vlog intro bit, then that's fine. Again, let me know. Would be greatly appreciated. Okay, so Monday, first session of the week is, as it always is, kind of fairly low intensity volume day. So squats, 5 sets of 5. The weight went up again from last week, and it felt pretty good. It's starting to get a little bit harder, whereas obviously I've been doing this for like 6 weeks. So the first few weeks I was kind of experimenting with the weights, trying to establish a good point to work from. Now it's starting to get a bit heavy, so it's still, the actual weight feels fine. It's not heavy, it's more just kind of almost the cardio side of it. You know, doing 5 sets of 5 is obviously a lot of volume, and plus with a little bit of cold that I have, I think that kind of affected me a little bit as well. Anyway, it was fine, got it done, no problems. Form felt pretty good. Now, this is the deadlift portion of the volume workout, so it's 3 sets of 5. Again, relatively light, but again, heavy enough to be taxing, heavy enough to stimulate adaptation, and yeah, it felt good. I am finding deadlifting twice a week, even though there's not a massive amount of volume, I am finding it's kind of affecting my speed off the floor. I feel where I'm a little bit fatigued, I don't have my usual kind of explosiveness off the floor, but at the same time, I'm very confident that when it comes to the meet and I'm obviously deloaded and fresh, then I think that will be there. So I'm kind of quietly confident about that, so I'm happy to kind of keep going, keep getting the work in. I mean, the weights are still going up, I'm still hitting PRs, and like I said, I think when I'm fresh and I'm deloaded, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be flying, and then hopefully will be something good in store. Right, Tuesday was heavy bench press day. Now, I had been doing previously up until this point, I had been doing a PR set of 3 and a PR set of 5, but as it was getting close to the meet, and as I haven't done anything any less than 3 reps for a long time, especially since changing to a wider grip, I wanted to experiment with some heavy singles. So I did a couple, which you've just seen there, and they felt pretty good. Still kind of misgrooving it a little bit, but the weight felt pretty comfortable, so I thought, you know what, I'm going to go for a PR. I kind of felt confident that I had it. Now this is the first attempt, and if you saw my PR bench press video from last week, you would have seen this already, but yeah, it was rubbish. Basically what happened was, the spotter there, he was trying to align the bar for me, but unfortunately as he kind of touched it, I went into the rep, so he kind of, it ended up basically moving the bar too low down my chest, and I completely misgrooved it. And then I knew straight away it wasn't going to happen, so I just gave up to try and conserve energy. Then I went for it again, and although it is the ugliest rep of all time, and there is a very, very poor attempt at a pause, I got it, and I'm really, really pleased, because A, it's a PR, B, I'm not deloaded at all, and C, I never ever hit heavy singles after missing one. Like, I mean, whatever the lift is, if I miss a PR attempt, you can probably count the amount of times on one hand that I then managed to go back and do it again. It never happened, so I'm really, really pleased. It's almost like a big kind of mental barrier I feel like I've broken then, so I'm really pleased. And again, I think that when I'm fresh and I'm deloaded and I'm feeling good at the meet, hopefully there should be more there, but we shall see. Right, Wednesday, this is just a super light maintenance day, so 2 sets of 5 for squats, nice and light, just a chance to get a little bit of extra volume in and working on some form and stuff. Now, if you watched my video last week about bracing your core in the squat, if you haven't, go and watch it now because it's really good. It sounds quite arrogant, I think it's good. It's just called How to Improve Your Squat. I basically talk about what I'm doing now, which is, I thought I was already bracing my core, turns out I wasn't, I was just holding my breath. Now I'm holding my breath and really focusing on bracing my core, and it's made a big difference. I've been doing it for about a week or so now, and my squat feels really good. Like, this is the first time, the last week and a half is the first time in months where I'm now feeling confident about my squat. I'm now feeling confident of PRing. Yeah, it's just a big change. So check it out. If you don't do it already, 100% recommend bracing your core when you squat, because for me personally, it's made a massive difference in terms of tightness and at the bottom, and also speed and strength out of the bottom. Right, Thursday, this is my bench press volume day. So again, low weight, 5 sets of 5, volume work. Now, you'll probably notice here I'm using a different bench press. This is a new one they got, and it's a really nice bench. It's really firm, it feels awesome. The only issue I have is that the specifications are not similar enough to a powerlifting bench. It's slightly too low, and the rack height is slightly off for me. So it's frustrating because I really want to use it because it's awesome. It's a really nice kind of strong, firm setup. But what I don't want to do is use it for ages and then find that when it gets to a competition, I feel kind of awkward. And so I'm probably just going to stick with the setup I've been using at the moment, particularly in the lead up to the British Champs, and then maybe look at that one afterwards. Anyway, Friday, this is the big session of the week. This is the exciting one, the one that I get nervous about, and the one where kind of it gives me a chance to A, get a reward for the work I've put in, and B, get a gauge of kind of how things are progressing. And it was pretty awesome. So squats first up. I went for a PR set of 5 at 479 pounds, 217.5 kilograms, and I got it, and I'm so pleased. Like I'm ecstatic because, again, I said it before, I've had quite a long period of time where I've been changing things around my squats, and I really haven't felt very confident. The last couple of weeks, I've hit two really strong PRs for a set of 5. I mean, I've basically had 6 weeks now progressing the weight, increasing the weight on this set of 5, and this is another week where it's gone up. And I can categorically confirm that this is comfortably the best set of squats I've ever done in my life, and I'm very confident that this equates to more than my current single PR. My PR is 551 pounds, 250 kilograms, and I'm very confident that set right there shows me I have more in me. So yeah, I'm just delighted because it's been a long time coming. I now feel like I'm ready to kind of break that mini squat plateau I've been having and hopefully kick on from there. But we shall see, as I keep saying. Right, onto the deadlift part. This wasn't quite as good. I put the weight up again in the hope of hitting another kind of 4 reps. I mean, I hit 4 reps last week with slightly less weight. So this week I put the weight up and I only got 3. But I'm kind of... It's annoying, but it's kind of also pleasing because if you see the first 2, they felt really easy. Like after the first 2 reps, I thought I definitely had 4 in me. I was even thinking possibly 5 because they both moved pretty well. And then suddenly the third one, you see here at the top, it's just a grind. Then the fourth one, I think I've kind of partly bottled it, but I think I was tired with deadlifts. I mean, for me, the focus is on the first 1 or 2 reps because that's what's going to translate to a heavy single. So I'm pleased with the speed of those, but it's a bit annoying I didn't get 4. Anyway, it's still a PR for 3. And then what I did was to get a bit of extra volume in, just to kind of get rid of a bit of frustration. I put the weight up, so 240 kilograms, 529 pounds. And just quickly, I was going to go for a quick single just to get a bit of confidence, just to get a bit of, like I said, extra volume and to get a bit of frustration out. But this felt really good, so I thought, you know what, let's go for a second one. And I got it. Got a double, which is a PR for a double. I mean, when I'm fresh, I've got that for 3 at least, I reckon. A little cheeky look at the camera there. And yeah, that's really pleasing because A, it kind of obviously tops up the volume work with my deadlifts, and I think I might start doing that from now on in the deadlift portion of that workout. Maybe just chucking another single or double at the end of it because I am kind of wary of making sure I'm doing enough deadlift volume. I think the balance is really hard between doing enough but not doing too much so your CNS is fried. But yeah, basically 1 more week left of heavy work and then I'm going to deload, and I want to absolutely smash it at the British Champs. I can't wait. I'm super excited. I'm also super nervous, but I mean, I think the combination of those 2 factors should be a good thing. Anyway, Saturday, last day of the week, again, just a nice light volume bench press day. Pretty run-of-the-mill, pretty boring. Got it done, no issues, and that is that, my friends. So, hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, share, subscribe as always, and I will see you tomorrow.